feels like I'm getting tattooed on my hand right now. All over. Having no data on your phone is all well and good until the Wi-Fi gets changed, and now I have no means of communication, which is not ideal for events that I have planned today. I thought the Wi-Fi was getting taken out later on, but no, here we are. Woke up late today, 9 o'clock, because yesterday was, I'm gonna have to call it cheat day. So just going through my morning ritual at the moment. Woke up, did my dynamic stretches. Now I've got some vitamin D. Even though it's glorious and sunny, I'm gonna go and stand outside in a minute. Some Pepsin, my Celtic salt, and glucosamine. I'm actually writing yesterday off as a cheat day because of a few things. Now, when I was at home in the day, I ate so many nuts. I've got this new little bowl of goodness, really, with frozen blueberries, walnuts, Brazil nuts, and cashews if I have them, but I ate them all the day before, with some sultanas and yeah, blueberries, nuts, sultanas. Boom, tastes so good. I had 2 bowls of them yesterday in between my meals. I shouldn't have done that. And then when I was out, yes, it was nice to see my friends, and yes, it was easy not to drink. Had absolutely no intention of drinking, and I didn't. I had some sparkling water for the whole night. That wasn't the problem. I got some salted peanuts, which isn't too bad, cooked in sunflower oil. Not great, not the end of the world. And then we went to the pub afterwards, and I got some nachos. Not the end of the world, and some chicken wings. Also not the end of the world, right? But these are not part of the meal plan. Plus, it was very late when I ate them, like 11 o'clock. I don't feel too bad this morning, but I went to sleep super late. That was the latest I've been to sleep in probably the past 6 months, and definitely the latest I've eaten in very, very long time. Yes, it's not the end of the world, but it's not part of the plan and wasn't strict enough. So got to pay for it today. Gonna do some stuff. But it was good to see my friends. Okay, the actual main reason why yesterday was a flop and why yesterday was, well, a day that I cheated. I can't even call it a cheat day, but it's because I smoked 2 cigarettes and did the old 5-knuckle shuffle as well. What's happened has happened. I'm not perfect. I still wore my mouth tape last night. I got it on pretty secure, but I can't seem to find it this morning. I could definitely tell that my breathing has sort of worsened a little bit. But I'm reading this book where there's a will, and in it talks about how I think 60% of all illnesses, I can't see where it is, I think 60% of all illnesses are caused by your own mental condition. There's hard evidence that almost every tissue in the body can be damaged by mental stress. And this is how you see people who are in such good shape and so happy, and yet they eat shit, or they smoke, or they do these things which might not necessarily be considered healthy, and yet through sheer willpower and this positive outlook that they have on life, they can just create their own world, their own existence. I think that's a beautiful thing. Life has definitely been testing my positive outlook, but it remains strong, you know. I know I'm in good hands, and I know that I'm headed in the right direction. I know everything will work out fine. Everything is working out fine. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm getting better every day, and that's really the most important thing, right? I've got a whole bunch of ironing I need to do, and I really don't want to. I haven't ironed in a very long time. I've just been living off them dry fit t-shirts. You don't need to iron them. I'm not sure what I'm going to do exactly today with no internet connection, because it's a pretty important thing in my life. I need to get on. Once I've got this huge pile of clothes out of the middle of my room, then it will definitely free up a lot more space in here. Alright, my room is completely clear now. I just did a whole nother bin bag worth of rubbish and old pants, socks, and just random stuff. So we're in a pretty good position now that I've decluttered 99% of my room. It feels good to remove my attachment from these things. There's still some paperwork in one of those cupboards over there, and I don't know, some stuff like a wetsuit and snowboarding gear that I can maybe do something with, but for the most part it's all gone, which is good. Today is a bit of a weird one, because yes, I woke up late, yes, I got some good sleep, yes, I fucked up yesterday, but today I actually can't leave the house because I've been waiting for deliveries. I've had one of the deliveries so far. One of those deliveries was the new TV, because the other delivery is for the new Wi-Fi system, and the Wi-Fi's been down since 6 a.m, and so I have had no Wi-Fi. I don't have a SIM card, so I have no means of communication. I have no means of entertainment or study. I can't leave the house because I gotta wait for the deliveries. So I'm in a very strange predicament. Ideally, I'd be using this time to continue to study and learn and do things, but I can't. Don't have any connection. But this might be a bit of a blessing because I've had a lot of crossroads in my life. You know, I've taken this step to move closer, head in the right direction towards the life that I want to live. And yet I'm being tested a lot. My faith is being tested, my physicality is being tested, my strength is being tested. No one said it's going to be easy. So I'm going to fast. So I've been fasting for the whole morning. I'm going to eat later, but I'm not eating for the whole morning and afternoon. I did some meditation earlier with my cat on my lap. That was strange. I wasn't as comfortable as I would like to be. My legs were sort of leaning on each other, and yeah, it wasn't a typical meditation. I thought it'd be pretty cool with my cat on me, but I don't know. Anyway, there's not a whole lot I can do really. I've done some primal flow this morning. I'm gonna get out and do another workout. I have to do the workout inside as well because I won't be able to hear the door go if I'm outside. So there'll be a workout in here, but for now, taking it back, I'm going to spend a while just reading through the Bible, reading through the red letter, you know, asking for guidance. It's a very strange time in my life right now. Physically, I can feel myself getting stronger and looking better. Mentally, I feel better, but there's always the tests. So many tests. And so there's only one direction to head when times are strange. When you have questions, look internal for the internal Christ. But these are the words of Christ. Not really much of a better source to go to, right? So that's what I'll be doing for. Probably going to read for about an hour. Hopefully delivery will be here, do a workout while they're setting up, and wash back to work. I've actually got a lot to do, and it's turned out to be a little bit of a nightmare, but you know, we don't let things get down. I've got a beautiful partner, Massimo, taking care of things while I'm on a mission, trying to find somewhere with Wi-Fi. You know, in Australia, there'd be 10 cafes in every suburb. 10 cafes, a fruit shop, glorious sun like this, but here, I went to the library, it was shut today. Went past McDonald's, which the first place with Wi-Fi that I could find, and you need a phone number to sign up to Wi-Fi there, so I can't do that. Just went into a cafe now, but they closed. Quickly used their Wi-Fi, gave Massimo a call, he's sorting shit out, and now on the road again. Didn't go for a walk this morning, so not too bothered about being walking now. But yeah, it's this is one of the little things you need to appreciate about this. It's a pretty cool looking tree right there. Anyway, better find a cafe. Ever since I got home, the days feel like they just fly by, they just disappear. I can't believe it's 4:30 already. On Thursday, I've been home over a week. The routine it's not routining. Yeah, it feels a bit strange, like it's a pit being back here of non-productiveness, and I don't like it. This walk is not very long. It's not too bad. But this is my first barefoot walk back in England. Today has been, much like last night, pretty abnormal in many different ways. Not particularly good, not particularly bad, but abnormal. Basically just spent my entire day walking around trying to find a place with Wi-Fi because my Wi-Fi was down. Could have definitely been a lot more productive, but we've definitely done 30 minutes of exercise worth of walking. Did my primal flow, did some meditation, and yeah, I did have like some pastry thing today. But I come to realize a few things in that my body, your body, our bodies, this flesh suit that we, me, my soul, I harbor is capable of healing at any point, at any moment. You see all these, well, people at any age, right? Heal, reverse their effects that they've had, the shit that they've done to their bodies over their entire life, and they begin to live a healthy life. You can, all this talk about when you're 40 it starts going downhill, when you're 30 it starts going downhill, when you're 50 it's basically over. It's all the mindset. I've been working hard this entire time to fix my mindset to not think like this in such a reductive way, in such a limiting way. I've overcome my chronic pain. I've overcome and beaten 10 years of chronic pain. I've overcome my addictions. I've overcome my weakness, all of my weakness. And yes, it's very important for me to focus on my health, and I will continue to focus on my health, but there are, for now, much more important things that I need to focus on. As I'm being tested for different components in my life, just makes me realize the importance of specific things and what order of importance they come in, and what I should be taking the most serious out of everything. And I know this journey, this vlog is all about documenting my health journey, and so it will continue to be that way. I'm still going to post every day, still going to work every day, but I've been blinded and sort of overlooked the more important things in my life. And as I'm being challenged and faced with these tests every single day, it's becoming more and more apparent what is the most important thing in my life. Obviously, health is always up there. And I just saw a childhood friend on this walk just a minute ago. And he was talking about his knees were hurting. And I told him I've overcome chronic pain, and talking about life in general and everything. And the advice that I gave him was, your body can heal at any point. The most important thing you need to focus on now, especially while you're young, is business. Supporting yourself. Because your body can heal at any point. And the point is that as long as you just cut out all the bullshit, all of the processed shit, eat healthy food, and exercise and stretch and sleep, you'll be fine. And that's the point. Exercise, stretch, eat right, and that is essentially all I need to be doing right now, because at the moment I'm focusing a lot more time than I should on working out and getting stronger, whereas currently I have not enough time for that. It's things that I should be focusing on, delegating more of my time to. And once I'm in a better situation, then I can really go religious and optimize to the pinnacle. For now, it's all about eating right. It's all about cutting out the bullshit, enjoying life, enjoying the little things, putting the work in. You see all these rigorous morning routines of these multi-millionaires, and even what I've been doing, really. Waking up, stretching, going for a walk, meditating, reading. Truth of the matter is, you should just be getting up, getting straight to work. There's no, it's important to meditate and to read, but yeah, there's priorities which I think I've overlooked. And so once you're in a privileged point in your life and you can really afford to set aside 2 hours in the morning to do that, then is what it is. Apart from that, it's yeah, I've been slacking on the learning, I've been slacking on the studying, I've been slacking on the working. I've been enjoying the handstands, I've been enjoying the reading, the meditating, you know, all this stuff. And well, the importance of it is, well, it's very important. However, there are more important things. Just realized there's a whole another park, which is actually my local park, and the one that I'll be doing my barefoot runs around. So it's going to continue on rambling, because why not, right? I feel like chapter 2, I have got to this almost milestone in my life at the end of chapter 1, going into chapter 2, where I've reached this target of overcoming chronic pain. And it's sort of this baseline where, yes, I'm building on it every single day, but that is the almost stamp of approval, in that I can and I am so much better than I always assumed I was, and I always assumed I could be. And I'm realizing that the people I was surrounded by, and that I am surrounded by in everyday life, are not the type of people that are not necessarily holding me back, but are not propelling me and giving me the, I don't want to say foundations, because the foundations is all you, it's all me, right? I don't think skill set is the right word. The catalyst to really propel growth in the right direction that I'm headed for. Unless you're actively going into spaces of high level people, everyday people are not the sort of people that will, you know, help you in your journey. Even last night when I was talking to some of my friends, when I was out playing pool, one of my friends was talking about this business opportunity, and they were all just like brushing it off and laughing at it as if it was impossible. Whereas I want to be around the people like him that are questioning things and really looking for growth. Because everything's possible, right? Anything and everything is possible. And shutting down opportunities, shutting down things, and genuinely not only not questioning, but not giving the time of day to opportunities. That's not the attitude that I want to be surrounded with. That's not the type of people, that's not the attitude of the type of people that I want to be surrounded with. There's nothing against them, but you know, it's a specific mindset that you've got to work on, to build on, and to build with. And so, yeah, been a lot of questioning, been a lot of testing so far, staying strong, and I know that my mindset has developed a lot. I think these first 94 days of even just talking, right? Regardless if I'm getting views or not, I don't really care about that. Yes, it would be nice, but developing my communication skills. You know, communication is the most important skill when it comes to, well, anything really, like putting your point across, selling, making money, no matter what industry you're in, even if you're just working for someone, even if you're just in some bullshit job, if you can communicate well, cohesively, make sense, and articulate your points well, not only will you be taken seriously, you'll be rewarded handsomely. You know, there's some points, even now, where even like that, right then, I get to a point in a sentence and I'm not entirely sure how to formulate it moving on, but then it comes to me, right? And that's the skill that I've been developing. So many times, especially when I was smoking weed, I'd have an idea of a sentence in my head or what I want to say, and then midway through the sentence it would just crumble and I wouldn't know where to go from there. But now I can articulate myself well, structure arguments. I think something that would be highly beneficial for anyone in life is to have someone who you can debate with. It doesn't necessarily need to be something that is close to your heart. It doesn't need to be something that is absolutely crucial for life, or anything that you even believe in or is important in any way. But being able to debate, not just for the sake of winning the argument, but for the sake of formulating points and articulating structure, actively listening, responding, is such an important skill, such a huge asset to yourself, to be able to argue your point, even if you may not know all the facts, even if you may not completely understand what's going on. If you can articulate yourself properly, well, that is your greatest weapon right there. And Jordan Peterson is a prime example of this, and he talks about it religiously. He stresses the importance of being able to articulate yourself. And at this moment in my life, I don't have someone that I can actively debate in that back-to-back way, where if I was to initiate some sort of debate, or even ask someone to debate something with me or discuss points on a specific topic, it wouldn't be serious, and it wouldn't be beneficial. It's not there has to be some heated argument or extensive. It's not a one-up competition, right? I've noticed there is something I'm lacking in my life. I'm doing a lot of self-education and a lot of internal battling, which is important, right? But I don't have someone I'm on that journey with. I mean, I do have that, but it's online, and the majority of our time is spent working. Well, I need to be with someone in person who I can have dedicated time to. Even when you're learning a language, if you're learning any sort of language or any sort of skill, you need to put it into practice to really reap the benefits of learning, seeing how far you've progressed. Yeah, that's just, I've noticed that's something I'm lacking in life. But having a relationship with other strong-minded and physically strong men is something that I'm lacking in my life, and that's what I'm on the lookout for, and what will be coming my way. Alright, I'm almost home now, so that'll do it for the rambling for now. Well, life has served me up a very stupid prize for playing very stupid games. On my endeavours looking for Wi-Fi, I was eating shit. I had a pastry and a cake, and then I went to Costa where I finally found Wi-Fi, and I had a little brownie thing. Why, right? And then, while I'm having the fire, I'm cooking marshmallows on a stick, because that's what you do when you have a bonfire, right? Anyway, the stick burned and the marshmallow fell off, and me, being a complete retard, caught the marshmallow. And now I have pretty severe burning on my hand. I don't think it's... I mean, it's starting to come through, right? But it feels like I'm getting tattooed on my hand right now. All over. That's exactly what I get for eating shit. That's exactly what I get. It's always been the case where I don't learn my lesson until I get the... Well, I get the hard... I learned the hard way. And it hasn't been so bad eating the shit all day, but pushed my luck. And this is what I get. So, I've got no one else to blame apart from myself. I don't know why I went to catch it. And a hot sugar burn is not, well, it's not one to mess around with. That's how they, I think in Top Boy, that's how Sully ruins Modi's face, is from sugar, boiling sugar water, chucks in his face. Well, that is exactly what I've just done to my hand. And man, when I run it underwater, it's not too bad. But holding this ice is, I mean, it's numbing it a bit. It's not pleasant at all. That's what I get for being complacent. That's what I get for tempting with the devil. The devil always wins. And I think that's about it for tonight. I'm just working my way through this bonfire. Chucked the rest of the marshmallows into the fire. And yeah, we are. This is a big reminder as to what bullshit it is. And I should not be fucking around with it. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. Brief little update on my hand situation. Some sudocrem latex glove, frozen blueberries, and whatever my mum did.